welcome to The Kelly Roach Show, a place for no fluff, easy to implement, 20-minute or less business and leadership lessons to help you build a sustainable business that scales. Let's get started. All right, welcome back. I am helping you to get set up for 2024, and I gave you your top 2 strategies that I really want you to focus on to grow your sales, which is live launching and referral marketing. Everything else works. It's just not quite as powerful and potent as these 2 strategies. My job is to help you find the fastest, most efficient route to create profits and peace in your business so that you can put your faith and family first and enjoy income and lifestyle freedom. So let's get down to it. Today, we're talking about how to go from random, sporadic, and unpredictable referrals that you can't afford to put the majority of your time into, quite frankly, to how you transition referral marketing to become a consistent and significant income stream. I want you to be able to replace 10 other little things that you're doing in your business right now that really aren't providing big wins on a consistent basis to placing referral marketing at the top of your strategy list alongside live launching so that you can get daily referrals and consistent sales closing either in between launching if you're a launcher, or this could be how you replace launching if you are not someone that chooses to engage that strategy. Now, the first question that I always get asked from people is, how many clients do you need to create a referral marketing system that actually works? And the answer is 1. Think about it like this. You get 1 good client, you service that client well, you help them to get a phenomenal result, they refer 1 person to you that you close, you just doubled your business. You take that 1 person that they just referred to you and you close them, and you help them to get a phenomenal result, and they share with you 2 more that you close, and now you've tripled your business. If you do the math on how quickly the compound effect of referral marketing works, your mind will be blown. I actually encourage you to pause this episode now and to do some quick math on what it would look like and how quickly referral marketing can actually replace probably tens of dozens of hours and thousands of dollars you're spending on other strategies in your business right now that aren't really giving you the payoff that you want. Referral marketing probably just isn't scaling in your business because it's not a focus. That's the bottom line. It's definitely one of the easiest things to implement, so it's not like there's a barrier for implementation. It's the least expensive thing to implement, so there's no barrier from an expense investment standpoint. The only barrier is if you have decided that you're going to put the time and energy into it to actually allow yourself to get off the marketing and fad and trend insane rat race of what's going on and focus on this instead. And oh, by the way, if you're the kind of person like me that is really more concerned about sustainability and longevity in your business, and you don't want to make yourself insane, you actually want to love what you do, referral marketing is key because you don't have to be online 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. People ask me all the time why I do so many photo shoots. Why? Because I can have fresh branding and fresh photo shoots go up all the time representing my business, and I don't need to be online. Right? So I want you to think about how you're buying back your time, how you are paving the pathway to freedom, and how are you setting something up that's really sustainable that you're not having to start and stop and constantly redo every time the market shifts or every time the algorithms change. And I think for a lot of you, you probably desire to spend a lot less time online, but you don't feel like you have a pathway to do that. Well, here I am today giving you that pathway. So if you get 1 client, if you have 1 client, you are ready to start your referral marketing program. And I'm going to say it's pretty safe to assume, given the level of people that listen to this show, most of you have client counts in the hundreds. Now, I want to remind you that on November 7th, I'm teaching a 3-part masterclass to dig into the different types of referral marketing that you can do, which includes strategic partnerships. It includes client, affiliate programs. It includes collaborations. There's so many different ways that you can do this, and you can even combine, mix and mingle strategies. So if you haven't registered already, make sure you pause the episode now. I'll give you just a second to do that. Scroll on down to the show notes, whether you're watching the video or you're listening to the audio, scroll on down to the show notes, click that link and get yourself registered. Plus, as a bonus, after you come through the referral masterclass, you'll get an opportunity to come into a strategic networking situation where you get to meet other business leaders and really see how effective high-level collaboration is done. And then you'll also get an opportunity to attend a visibility session and collaboration session to really see how a strategic network works. Maybe you've never been on the inside of a high-level networking organization before. Super powerful stuff, great way to build your referral pipeline. And most of us have been a part of organizations that have kind of done it really crappy. And so a lot of people don't even realize that this can be an avenue for growth. But once you come and experience, you'll see it for yourself. So again, click the link, November 7th. Make sure you're there with me. I can't wait to see you. And so let's dig into some of the things that are going to allow you to make this all come together. Number one, just like with anything else that you do in business and in life, consistency and frequency are the two drivers of results. Above talent, above effectiveness. This is why people get so frustrated and angry all the time with the crazy bro marketers that are like insane about what they're doing. And people are like, they're so annoying. They're not good at what they do. They're so spammy, blah, blah, blah. Well, guess what? They're still superseding the results of 99% of people out there. And the reason why is they're consistent. They're consistent and they're frequent in what they do. And so whatever your persona is, whatever your style is, whatever your methodology is, I'm here to tell you the first step in making referral marketing go from sporadic and unpredictable, where you can't really count on it to grow your business, to turning it into something that can be counted on, that is a major revenue stream for you. I'm not talking like here and there. I'm talking something that is a part of how you're getting to your budget every month, okay, which is what I'll be doing in 2024 as well. I would recommend that you look at how is this a part of the conversation every single day, right? What does it look like every single day? How is this interwoven into everything that you do, the discussions that you're having, the way you interact with your customers or your market? It's simply about consistency. Number two, obsess about customer results over everything else, okay? Because referral marketing hinges on you creating an exceptional customer experience and great customer results. I love referral marketing for this reason, because it forces us to be better, forces us to be accountable. And by the way, there will be so many positive byproducts of that. Your renewals will go up, your retention will go up, and happy customers are the most fun customers. So it all goes hand in hand. But as customers have wins, that's the easiest opportunity to say, hey, do you know others, or would you be willing to share your result that you just got so that other people that are looking for a similar outcome can see and experience and know that this is available for them as well? Boom. Easy right there. Okay. Third, someone needs to own it, right? It's just like anything else in any company, big or small. If there is no one person that is accountable, then nothing is going to happen. So this is a great conversation to have right now. And I'm so happy that we are, because it's review season. So you should be doing all your internal reviews. It's also budgeting season. So when you look at your organization, you look at next year, you look at how you're going to get to your goal, who is owning the referral marketing system? Number one. Number two, set the deliverables. What is happening every single week? What is this person, going to be executing on? That's number two. Number three, quantify the amount of time they need in order to do that, so that you can build your role and update their role around that, so that it's not just extra, it is something core to their daily and weekly deliverables, so that you have something that is consistently able to be done and done exceptionally well to get results, right? And then fourthly, when you look at your overall budget for next year and you look at your financial goal, revenue and income, what is the piece of that growth that you want to see come from referrals? And how are you going to back into that? And there's lots of different elements of that. I'll talk more on the November 7th masterclass about, depending on which type of program you're going to have, what the daily or weekly kind of action plan would look like in order to implement that. But first and foremost, before you even get to the November 7th masterclass, either you or someone on the team needs to commit And there should be an incentive plan around that, and there should be set deliverables. Again, we know consistency and frequency are what's going to drive the program overall. Anyone who listened to this show, I guarantee has enough assets and connections and customers between the three of those things to get a program like this off the ground and have it be wildly profitable and successful. It's just coming down to having organized plan, right, to do it. Okay, so we talked about the discussion of the consistency and frequency and making sure it's intertwined into everything that you do. Talked about obsessing over customer results. Talked about the fact that it is crucial that someone actually owns the program. It's built into their role and they're going to be incentivized for it. The next one is there needs to be a system. So there has to be a system. You need to treasure, nurture, and build relationships with referrals so that we make sure that those golden, beautiful treasures that people have been kind enough to send our way, that not only are we working to close them right then and there, but if they don't close on the spot and they're an ideal customer, that there's a process. There's a process to nurture them. There's a process to move them forward. There's a plan. And I think this is so crucial. I talk to my team about this a lot, but it's being a good steward of the company assets. And one of the things that a company can't survive without is good stewardship of company assets. And company assets are the leads that you pay for. Company assets are the referrals that are given to you by people that are trying to refer to you. And if no one is caring for those assets, then that's a big problem. That's a big problem, and you as the CEO will have to step in and make changes and make, tough calls around that. But this is one of those things where from the very beginning, you want to make sure that there is a system to care for, nurture, and close those referrals that are going to start coming in. We talked about this on the last session, but you also want to make sure you really highlight what's in it for them. You have a great incentive plan, whether they're getting VIP access, you're doing gifting, they're getting incentives, they're getting shout outs, maybe they're getting elevated in the community. Know who you're talking to, know what's in it for them, know your process for making payments if they are getting a referral commission. Just make sure you get all that zipped up and get a plan in place for that. Okay? Get your toolkit going, right? Who's a fit? Where do you find them? What are the pictures that you want them to share? What are graphics you want them to use? What are the templates that you have ready for them? Social media swipe files, sample messages. This is the stuff that removes all the thinking work and all of the heavy lifting from the people that will literally build your business for you. But you have to do the basic fundamentals to even get them to a place where they can successfully build your business for you. And I want this to be one of those things where you're really listening to what I'm sharing here. They will build your business for you. But if you don't put in just a little bit of foundational work to get them set up for success, they can't help you. They cannot help you. Okay? Next, put a tracking system in place. So this is going to be really crucial. You want to make sure, to whatever degree that you can systematize and automate tracking of referrals, tracking of payments, who's participating, what's working, what's not, what is the source of someone, so that as people are closing, because a referral may not close right in that same day, you have to set a timeline of if this person closes within 3 months or if this person closes in 6 months. There has to be a technological element of how the program is managed to make sure that people are compensated and that there's clarity around the results and all of that. The next one, which is absolutely huge, maybe one of the most important ones, is that you have to keep reintroducing the program over and over and over again. So in order for this to turn into $1 million or a multi-million-dollar referral stream, the referral program isn't something that you launch once and then it just kind of sits on the sidelines. It's something that you keep bringing back to the forefront over and over again. So for example, each time you have a customer cohort that hits 90 days and people are really starting to get those big wins and results, that's a time to reintroduce the program. Or if you're doing outbound strategic partners, you should be making sure that you have a set day every single month where you're doing collaboration calls and next steps calls for how that's working. If you're going to do it through affiliate marketing, then each quarter you need to be working on the next 2 quarters in advance to get on people's marketing schedules for them to be able to promote and share the brand. So there's lots more to cover. There's so much more to cover. I love this conversation. I'm so happy and excited to be having this conversation. I can't wait to see you all on November 7th. Keep tuning in. I'm going to probably create a couple episodes because there's so many more things I want to share with you. But bottom line is, make sure you are at the Advanced Experience November 7th. We're going to be collaborating. We're going to be networking. We're going to be teaching you how to stand up these programs. Again, my top 2 recommendations for 2024 are live launch and referral marketing. Do not sleep on this. This can be the springboard to next level success. It's going to help you crush the objections that you're giving. It's going to uplift your team. It's going to improve morale. It is going to drive profitability, and it is going to take your business to where you want to be. So I can't wait to see you on November 7th. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you back here soon.